Today we are back at the retreat at Norman Farm in Hendersonville, Tennessee. I want you guys to take a close look of all the lighting fixtures and the ceiling heights as we go from room to room throughout the course of this home tour. Now this home right here is a Bierstadt floor plan that the Jones Company and Castlerock Communities builds here at the retreat at Norman Farm, but this is actually a resale. And so if you are somebody who is wanting to get into the neighborhood and you're wanting to do it quick, you don't want to have a new home built from scratch, this might be a great option for you, especially if you're looking to get a bit of a deal. Now, this home was built in 2022. It's still very new, and I gotta say, walking through it myself, I couldn't have told you that this wasn't a brand new home. Okay, it looks great on the inside. And what's interesting too is that the base price for a Bierstadt here at Norman Farm is $563,990. Okay, that's just the base price. So if you were getting a new home built here, this floor plan right here, you're looking at $563,990 plus, you know, a minimum of like a $5,000 lot premium, and any structural or design options that you wanted to add to the home are all going to add on top of that. Now this home, like we said, has had a lot of really great lighting fixtures inside of it. That's the kind of stuff with your design options that really boosts that ultimate sales price up quite a bit. But this home has all of that, and you're already starting $14,000 under the normal base price for a brand new one. My name is Darren A. Wilson. I'm a realtor here in the greater Nashville, Tennessee area. I love helping people walk through the new construction process, but I also love showing resales like this one, especially when you can find one that helps you get in at a lower price point with the same level of quality. Now, if you're sort of going through this process right now, you can check out down below. I have a free downloadable PDF, which is called Nashville New Builds, 5 Costly Mistakes All Buyers Should Avoid. That's the top link in the description down below. Now, one of the differences with this home versus the other floor plans here at the retreat at Norman Farm is that this is a one-story home. Now, if you're having one of these built new, there is an option for a second floor, which would just include a bonus room. But this one here is just a single story. Okay, and there's only one other single story floor plan here at Norman Farm, and I keep on botching the pronunciation of a few of these different floor plans. It's the Obadon is the other one, and that one's about 800 fewer square feet as it is. So you're going to be getting in at a lower square footage on that one. But this Bierstadt that we're looking at here today is actually currently the most affordable home here at Norman Farm. So like I said a second ago, if you're one of those people who wants to get into Norman Farm and you want to do it with a great amount of value with a like new home built in 2022, this is an excellent option for you. Now here we are in the dining area. As you can see, beautiful lighting fixture there. Also some great stuff here in the kitchen as we will explore. You do have a vaulted ceiling in this kitchen and living room area right here, which makes it feel nice and open. You will also see there's a raised ceiling in the bedroom, the primary bedroom, which is coming up in a minute. That's the great thing about a single story home is sometimes, even though you have just the one story, it does allow you for those higher ceilings and really just makes it feel nice and spacious in every room in the house. Now, as we enter into the kitchen area here, as you can see, there are appliances throughout. These are all Frigidaire. That's normally what comes with a brand new home here at Norman Farm by the Jones Company in Castle Rock. This is equipped with all that. You do have a gas top stove as well as that backsplash back there, which you can see. And this is a great spot for entertaining. So let's say you've just moved into the home and you're looking to have some friends and family over to celebrate. This is a great spot to do that. Now you can, as you can see here, we have a great amount of cabinet space, drawer space as well for all of your needs here in the kitchen. And the other side of that kitchen island, which we will see again in a minute, you saw that there are stools out there, which does allow for, that to become a great eat-in breakfast spot, or like I said, if you're entertaining, you're having people over, this is such a perfect spot in the home for all of that. As you can see, you have all the space, you have the vaulted ceiling in here, you have the beautiful lighting fixtures, great looking sink, kitchen island. What more do you need in order to entertain? Now, there are always advantages and disadvantages of buying a brand new home versus a resale. But one of the really nice things about buying a resale is that you are using a standard purchase and sale contract in order to go through the transaction. Okay, now this is going to be a lot different than using a builder contract, which is going to be, sometimes they can be very long, sometimes they're reasonable length, but at the very least, they are going to be different than a standard purchase and sale contract. The contingency periods, the 3 outs that you would have in a normal purchase and sale contract, can look different with those builder contracts. Okay, so make sure you're working with an agent that is actually going to read that. Don't get into a situation where you're not represented, whether it's in front of a builder or if it's in front of just a listing agent. Make sure you have somebody there to represent your interests and not the interests of the other party, just kind of doing your paperwork for you. Now, those builder contracts are always going to favor the builder, okay? And, you shouldn't let that scare you if you do want to go through the new home process, but you do have a bit of an advantage if you are going through the resale route, just as far as your protections in a contract. As you can see here, you do have a nice, sizable backyard. It is fenced in with that black aluminum there. This time of year in Tennessee, if you're not familiar, our grass can just die. And that's just what happens. February is really sort of the ugliest time of year. And I swear I just cannot film a home any day lately where it has not just been an overcast day. That's what February is like here. If you're not from around here, it's not uncommon this time of year for it to just be kind of gray. We have snow often, briefly, maybe it lasts a week, maybe it lasts a month. We had snow a few weeks ago during the Christmas season, just after the Christmas season, I should say, and it didn't last too long, but now it's just kind of gray. Anyways, here we are in the primary bedroom. As you can see, you do have that raised ceiling there with the fan up there, and it does make this room always feel so much better. Just kind of taking a view here too of what it looks like out your back window. This will come with those drapes that are there as well. You don't always find that with especially a new construction home unless you're paying extra for those. Everything you see here is actually coming with the home, including that refrigerator that you saw in the kitchen, which is not always the case. You do sometimes have to purchase those separately, especially with new homes. Anything that's not attached to the property, you generally have to purchase on your own. Now, as you can see, this does have dual vanities. You also have both a shower, stand-in shower, as well as a soaking tub there. So this is a 5-fixture bathroom. It is all in one room though, so you don't have like a separate water closet or anything like that. But either way, you do have the dual vanities there, and as you will see in a moment, you also have a full walk-in closet available to you there as well. Now, if you're not familiar with this area and you're interested in what the school zoning is, this particular neighborhood is zoned for Burris Elementary, as well as Knoxdoss Middle School and Beach High School. Now, if you're not familiar, this is in Sumner County. We do also have access to the Merrill Hyde Magnet School, which is one of the top-rated schools in all of Tennessee. Very great testing scores that come out of that school. Very sought after. Only 40 students per class are admitted there. You do have to test in. So that is an option if you're living in this area here in Sumner County. And actually that school is located here in Hendersonville as well, which is really great. Now, Alternatively, we have a number of private schools. There's Hendersonville Christian Academy, Pope John Paul II, as well as homeschooling resources that we have here as well. And we also have a Montessori school in Hendersonville as well that goes up until 8th grade. Now here you have the mudroom, laundry room right here. Everything that you could need and more is in this home. You have your fuse boxes right there, as well as an alarm system. And I had set the alarm system off and it wouldn't go off. So sorry, everybody. I was not an intruder. I came in knowingly. But anyhow, if you are interested in the retreat at Norman Farm or this property in particular, I do think this is one of the best alternatives to Durham Farms, which is just across the street over here, just because of the proximity and, it's a different set of amenities. You don't have the sort of resort style stuff here, but you do have Norman Lake, as well as, sidewalks all around, plenty of walking space, and there is a playground located in Norman Farm as well. Now, on that note, my name's Darren A. Wilson. I'm a realtor here in the greater Nashville, Tennessee area. I did something that I don't normally do here, which is I walked out through the garage. And that was only because there was a showing happening right after this. But, that's why I did what I did. Anyways, please subscribe to the channel. You can also, once again, download my free guide to new construction and mistakes to avoid. It's the top link in the description. And if you guys want to watch another video right now, you can check out the model home tour that I did of the Rushmore here at the Retreat at Norman Farm in Hendersonville, Tennessee. See you guys later. Bye now.